So what he did when they were developing this was they took the best of the best that they'd seen out in the marketplace, and they waited and they figured out a way to stick that all of those things that you and I wanted onto one piece of equipment. Good morning, one and all. Well, it's morning my time. I don't know what time it is for you. We got a pretty cool one coming up today, I think, because the reason I say I think, I'm heading to look at a brand new loader that I've never seen before. It just got into the country. I believe it's from Italy. I know this much about it. I got a call late last night. Hey, we've got a brand new loader in. We've got the representative also in. He's only here for one day. Do you want to come and check it out? This is from Harry Yellow Shoes, Yellow Crocs from Top Notch Equipment. So we're going to head there right now and find out what this piece of equipment is, what it looks like, and take you guys along for the ride. So let's just go on an adventure today and see what life brings. And I hope wherever you are, I hope life brings you the most amazing things you could possibly ever hope for. You know why? Because this life is short. It's not meant to be lived in any way except to its absolute best possible way. And that means happiness, joy, and health. I just feel like this world's gotten so anxious and stressed and divided. I just wish we could all come back together again. Oh, kumbaya, dirt monkey. Yeah, well, you know what? I grew up in the 70s. I roamed the streets my entire life without a care. Just go out into the street and come back before it's dark. And sometimes I didn't come back before it was dark. And my parents went out searching and yelled at me, and then I got to do it again the next day. Those days are gone. The good old days, right? Except, here's the weird thing, you guys. We may be living in the good old days. Like Homer Simpson once said, this could be the worst day of your life yet. But it also could be the best day. So let's just try to make every day the best day. Let's stop rambling and go see a brand new loader in from Italy. What the heck are we doing? Let's go! All right, guys, we made it to Top Notch Equipment, and I want to introduce you to Filippo. Filippo, how are you, my friend?
Hi, Sammy.
Okay, so we're looking at a brand new stand-on mini skid loader, but this skid loader has at least three things that separate it from everything else on the market, and one of those things is the high flow on this. This is how many horsepower is this machine, Filippo?
25 horsepower.
Okay, so this is a 25 horsepower machine, and what is the high flow rating on this?
It's 18 gallons per minute.
Okay, so at 18 gallons per minute for a 25 horsepower machine, this sets this in a category all by itself, if I'm to understand this correctly. Do not confuse a machine of this size for a machine that's larger, because what the guys from CAS did, if I'm understanding things correctly, and Filippo speaks limited English because he's right from where are you from, Filippo? Italy. So what he did when they were developing this was they took the best of the best that they'd seen out in the marketplace, and they waited and they figured out a way to stick that all of those things that you and I wanted onto one piece of equipment. And one of those things was high flow, is that right?
Yes.
But you didn't stop there with high flow, because high flow doesn't do nothing if you can't connect stuff to it. So you did something special in the front end, Filippo. What did you do?
So we had the third pump.
So you have three pumps in the machine.
Static pumps, yes, that develop 18 gallons per minute. And we have two separate output auxiliaries with a quick release for the pressure.
Okay, so as we look at this right there is worth its weight in gold. If you guys have ever tried to hook up attachments and fought and struggled with it, this is called a pressure release. So now it will equalize your pressure and allow you to seamlessly hook up. Right? That's the thing. And you didn't do it just on one, you did it on both. And as we look at this machine, there's a number of things that separate it but make it look like it's a customized machine, but this is absolutely standard.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about this machine. If you ordered one of these,
Standard.
this is everything you see here is exactly what you get.
Yeah.
Now, in all fairness, we brushed through the 3-pump system, but we will come back to it. The 3-pump system basically means that you have ultra smooth operation between the hydraulics of the machine and the tracks, giving you the best of both worlds. And we'll demonstrate that and talk about it in more clarity. I want you to run this and run the hydraulics simultaneously. I want to watch that 3-pump system in action. Right now he's got it on very precise. Oftentimes on smaller equipment like this, you have to compromise between power to the tracks and power to the hydraulics or the boom, tilt, and lift functions. With this machine, with that 3rd pump going, you have no compromise. Everything just flows evenly and equally throughout the entire stroke of the cycle. You can find some of these features on other pieces of equipment, but you've got to order them separate, you've got to pay extra for them,
Right.
and that's all going to raise that price up, right? Okay, so Filippo, what else are we looking at with this?
So basically, we wanted to continue our feature in our cast machines, that all machines are made by metal, no plastic, absolutely no plastic, only metal, so no damage at all.
Flip it open, let's see what's under the hood. So as we look under here, this is a hydrostat. If I'm to understand this correctly.
Yeah.
And this is a 3-pump hydrostat.
Exactly.
Okay.
1 for the transmission and 2 for the auxiliaries.
Okay, say that one more time just so we can
So
hear
for
it.
hydrostatics, 3 pumps hydrostatic, for traction, for hydrostatic transmission, and also for auxiliaries.
Okay, so you design this to put the maximum amount of torque and power to the tracks
Exactly.
while not taking anything away from your attachments. So that's why you have a 3-pump system.
Yeah.
But you also did something interesting by allowing the customer, the end user, to control the amount of power to the tracks
Yeah.
and to the attachments themselves. So a guy can separate it. So if he's running in heavy dirt and he's just doing digging, he may want to put all of his power to the tracks for that digging. But if he's running a high flow attachment and he's operating, maybe he's sweeping or running a grinder or something on the front of it, he can now put that power, take it away from the tracks and put it into the attachments to optimize it. And you've done all of that with a very unique control panel up front.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're gonna go take a look at that control panel, and one of the things that we're gonna look at is the size and clarity of the display, because this is something that I've seen in much bigger, heavier pieces of equipment, but on something this size, you don't typically see a control panel like this, right, Filippo?
Yes.
Okay, so walk me through, what are we looking at with this, my friend?
So basically, to control the transmission, you just go on the work side,
Okay.
and you can adjust. In this case, the transmission, where you can have a traveling power setting, or you can change in 80%, 60%, 40, and 20. So the most, the percentage on the transmission, the less.
So you can control the amount of power that goes through the transmission, that goes through the tracks, through this display.
Exactly.
Okay, so like I said, I've been talking to Filippo for a while, and half the things he doesn't understand, but that's fine because this is not your native language, so you guys have patience with him. But I understand it eventually. So as we look at this, let's just take a look at the operator panel itself. So we've got two massive control sticks. And Harry, I'm going to have you jump in here because I do have a question for you. There's some new changes that is going to be coming here where if a guy wants to operate the hydraulics, this is your static forever on.
Oh, this is going to be your standard flow side.
Yep.
And that's live proportional, so what you're normally used to, except for it doesn't lock.
Okay.
Like the other guys, you push it forward, you can lock it in.
Yep.
Your detent is going to always be on your high flow side, so that's auxiliary high flow detent on and off. The next ones that are coming will have two buttons on the joystick, which this one does not have yet, and those will be your momentary auxiliary features for the high flow side. So if you're running a grapple or something that you just need
On off.
you can just open and close without having to go down to your proportional manual valve. You just hook up to the high flow side and you get two control buttons right on the joystick.
Normal mode is a balance. The machine is basically balanced. It's a balance of power and attachment. Work mode is heavy digging.
Yes.
Okay, so
And then you've got custom mode where you can put even more power to the tracks.
so you can create everything, but now you have track options as well.
Yes.
What are those track options?
So the standard tracks on this machine are 230 millimeter wide tracks,
Okay,
which is about 9 inches. And most of the competition out there, the 230 millimeter is a wide track option.
okay. So one of the things that I do think we should clarify is as we look at this machine, it's technically in a smaller category, but it has the features of the next size category up. As I'm looking at this and I'm seeing some of these features, I see them, but I don't see them on machines of this size. Am I right or am I wrong with that, Harry?
You're a little bit of both.
Okay. Sounds like my wife.
So a lot of the stuff you can get like dual auxiliaries as options on some 25 horsepower machines. Usually it's when you get to the bigger horsepower machines, the 38s.
Okay.
And some of those 38 horsepowers are in the same 1,000-pound class, but most of them are up in the next 12 to 1,300 pound class.
Right, and this looks like it would be in that category, but I think it's just because you got such a big bucket on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where the looks can be a little bit deceiving. And from an operator standpoint, I'm noticing little things. A nice cushy ride. So as you're going, it's taking the jar out of the machine, it's taking the jar out of the operator itself. And then as we look at it, we've got some creature comforts. To me, creature comforts are good, but they're not the end all be all. But it also, when I analyze a piece of equipment, I look at what are they doing to improve the efficiency of that piece of equipment? What are they doing to also just make that piece of equipment something that is a joy to operate? And what are things that are fluffing it? What are the bells and whistles that you don't need, but maybe appeal to some people? And as I look at this is a great balance of, it's just a great ergonomics. We've got a nice control handle system. This is huge having this. I do like a big clear display like that as well. What's the power plant in this?
Kubota D31105.
Okay, can you flip that open and show me what we've got cooking under the hood, Harry? No yellow Crocs today, boys. So we've got a Kubota and we've got space. Yeah, a nice, simple, straight layout. So we've got a battery right there. We've got the air filter right there.
Fuel filter right here.
Oh, look at
Hydraulic filter right here. Owner's manual storage under the hood in a protected zone.
See, that's what I like. Those are the things that are, it's simple, it's efficient, and it just makes an operator's life a lot easier. You know, I would rather have a very straightforward, easy layout like this than to have extra bells and whistles that aren't going to improve my life. I do like little things, like stuff like this that improves the the ride and the comfort of the piece of equipment. And the controls are what, Harry?
It's ISO pilot controls. So the joysticks are right on the valves. There's your control valves, joysticks hooked directly to it.
Okay, that is important because you don't want to drive a boat. When you operate a piece of equipment, if we've got electronic over hydraulics, you'll notice that slight delay. All right, Harry?
Yes.
You guys tell me if I'm right. And maybe as an operator, you've never noticed it, but try to pay attention. So if you've ever operated anything that has electronic over hydraulic controls, it feels like you're driving a boat. You turn, and then it turns. And you go, and then it goes. But with direct controls like this, you're connected to the machine. So as you're churning, it's responding immediately. When I want to move my arm, I just move my arm. I don't wait for a delay, and that's exactly the way the piece of equipment feels as well when you have a setup like this.
Correct.
Plus, it's a lot simpler and easier.
Yep.
I mean, I can fix this, you can fix this. This isn't difficult to diagnose and to fix. Are these out yet, Harry?
The first two that will be for sale
Okay.
are leaving Italy the first week of October, and then we have another 10 for November or December production for Leaport.
November, December production. Yep.
Okay.
There's another 10 scheduled for production. A couple creature comforts Stan kind of missed. We got a cup holder. And we've got a power supply for your cell phone. Not only a USB port, but the micro USB, like most phone chargers are
Now converting
now going
to.
to the micro.
Mhm.
So, except we missed the new loader.
Wait a minute, what?
You missed the new loader. You've been standing next to it the whole time.
Well, I'm looking at this one. So, what are we looking at with this one now, Harry?
So this is the new second generation of the 800 series.
Okay.
You looked at it briefly, time and again when you were here. This is now the 2-speed version.
So this is what I find absolutely one of the best things about this piece of equipment. Look, Ma, no turf damage. Holy buckets. She's got a high end to her, doesn't she? She can cook, doesn't it, Joey? Oh.
With the Proclaim drive system,
Uh-huh.
and the doors no longer are a panel you have to take all the way off.
Uh-huh.
If you can see, we have now hinged them like your 33 carbon.
Uh-huh.
So these side panels will now swing open. Completely redesigned modular counterweight system.
Oh, I see that.
No more big weights hanging off the back that bounce off the curbs.
Uh-huh.
Drive the
Yep.
machine.
Yep.
Radiator guard.
Nice.
Standard features.
Nice.
Look right here.
You can
You
hook
can
up a
bolt the
hitch.
receiver hitch right to it.
Oh, so smart. I thought that was the dumbest thing ever when you guys had a receiver hitch on mine. I use that thing so often, so much. It is such an awesome tiny feature that you think you would get in the way. I just envision cracking my shins, but I use that a lot.
Available with cabin heat.
Okay.
Doors open, Robs. So in this size class machine, nobody has a cab rear machine with factory cabin heat in this size.
Another first.
Another thing that's only cast. 14-inch tire standard, nice big mud guards. And your biggest complaint, Stan.
You actually have tie downs now.
So other things different from the old 800 series
Yeah?
is we have brought the boom tower down about 3 inches
Okay.
to increase the visibility from the operator's station.
Okay.
That also increases the load capacity by about 500 pounds
Oh, wow.
because of the geometry. We did not lose any lift height. We're still right at that 117
Yep.
because in order to put the Proclane drive system in, which is much larger than the old drive system,
Yeah.
if you look, the machine got about a 2.5-inch
I was
lift.
gonna say this looks like a much higher ground clearance.
You have more ground clearance because of the new drive system, which allowed us to bring that boom tower down for better visibility, increased lift capacity, and you're not losing any lift height.
How does this compare to my 33?
This is basically your 33 components in a cab rear chassis versus your cab forward chassis.
The 30,
But
the
this
30,
will lift more than your 33.
the Cast 33, I think, is probably the absolute ideal machine for small acreage properties, hobby farms, tree companies, companies that work in inner cities that have tight conditions. The 33 is absolutely phenomenal piece of equipment. It is, in my books, one of the 5 best pieces of equipment that I've owned. The 33, got that 2-speed, and this has a 2-speed, like you said?
Same drive system as yours.
So this is just like my 33, but on steroids.
Yes. Other things that are new to this machine and the new 33s,
Yeah?
you no longer have a 2-pump switch. So you don't have the 1 and 2 pump. This
Yeah?
machine is always 2-pump.
Okay.
And what they did is they put a different valving in it.
Yeah?
So where before you could only lift or you could only telescope,
Yeah?
you can now do telescope and lift at the same time because the 2 pumps are always live now.
I'm so jealous. So jealous.
So now you get 2 functions at the same time with lift and telescope, just like your telehandlers. All your telehandlers that you guys are used to running, you can lift and telescope at the same time.
I'm getting the Iwanas. I hate it when I come here. Freaking hate it when I come here.
Also, much larger fuel cell than the old 800. It increased the fuel capacity. What was it? 20%?
Yep.
20% more fuel capacity. You can also see, if we want, we can go look at an older one I have here. This is now double plated because of the additional capacity of the machine.
I can see it. I mean, you guys probably didn't notice that, but as we're looking, you can see where they've reinforced. I can see all the details now where you're pointing out.
Because of the added capacity, when we lowered the towers, we had to reinforce the chassis.
It'll still load a dump truck, though. What's the tip height on it?
117.
Okay, so
It's
117 is
still
what we
117,
need.
just like your carbon.
Yep, 117 is what we need to make sure we're comfortable loading a truck, which I do. Oh, wow. Look at the headlights on this one.
This one has the road light package on it.
Oh,
So,
look at that.
yeah,
That thing is
road lights,
freaking gorgeous.
turn signals, high power LED lights. These are an upgrade from the standard LEDs. But being I put the cabin heat on this one, I set this one up as a sidewalk snow machine that I might let Stan borrow. Maybe. If he asks real nice.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I love these things.
This one also will have the boom float. So if you are going to put your broom on there, you can put it in float mode.
Nice, easy throttle system. Golly. There's so many updates to this thing. Oh, wow.
Nice
And
big glass.
one of my favorite features these guys always have is the shut off. I love the battery disconnect. Also, always simple things.
Again, turn signals and running lights if you're running down the sidewalk. Great big high power LED light versus the normal LED lighting package. Back window does open.
Are these out?
Yes. I've got 9 of them over there.
Okay, perfect.
They are here. They're ready to go.
Okay, how long have these been here, Harry? I mean, in the country.
Since spring. This is standard.
That's standard.
The way you see this machine, it's standard. The cab's got a few little extras on it.
Okay.
But, you know, your counterweight kit's standard, your radiator guard standard, your 14-inch tires are standard.
So here's the thing. If you guys are in Minnesota, go to Rogers, Minnesota, and look up Top Notch Equipment and ask for Harry. He's going to help you out. Who else should they ask for? Dustin?
Maybe me.
What about who else on the sales team should they ask for?
Sales team would be Nate or Jeff.
Jeff? Okay. So you can ask for those guys. They'll help them out with one of
Those
these.
guys
as well.
are the sales team at Top Notch. Yeah, Dustin's going to open this
What are we
up.
looking at here, Harry?
All right, so anyone with the older 825, 830 series, remember this panel, you got a couple of screws here, a couple of screws there, you lift it off, set it aside. We're all hinged wide open. 2 screws on this side, you open it up, valve block, oil cooler, electrical, you know, access to your engine compartment. You come around to the other side. This side is held on by one screw. Quick access to your hydraulic tank, battery.
Your shut off, everything's right there.
Then 2 quick thumb screws,
Oh, wow.
and you're under the seat.
Wow. Wow.
And now with this open, you can really see
Thumbnail.
the
Cab suspension.
rubber isolated mounted cabin mounts,
Yep.
4 points, and a heated suspension seat.
Heated.
Yep. So you have not only a suspension seat like your Carbon, your whole cabin's running on 4 rubber ISO mounts, isolating the operator station from the rest of the chassis.
God, with the doors open, it looks like a little Batmobile. This thing is sick looking. All right. If I say this is the end of the video, are you going to tell me, but wait, there's more. We've got another one, or are we good now? Can we end this thing, Harry?
Yeah, we can.
All right, we're going to end this thing. All right. Guys, head on over to Top Notch Equipment. They pay me $0 to do these videos. I do them because this is a good team. They're phenomenal people. They will treat you right. I've known them for years, and I can confidently say, absolutely go for it. I also can confidently recommend the cast loaders. I own 2 of them, and one of them is my favorite of all time pieces of equipment. I call it one of my top 5 pieces of equipment I love. It's the Cast 33. Now they've got this, which has now put my Cast 33 out of business because this is like my Cast 33 on steroids with better options, which is fine. I mean, I just got a little equipment envy, that's all. But
Your 33 has all these same upgrades if you come buy a new one.
the boy knows how to empty my pocketbook pretty good. He's a damn good salesman. But I seriously, on a serious note, Top Notch also has a lot of tree lifts. So if you're doing tree work, you also have some other kinds of loaders and other options as well. So just go visit these guys, good folks. But that's it for this one. I'm quit rambling, and I'm gonna let you guys get on with your day. And I want to say thank you for sticking around. Thank you for everything you do, and thank you for just being a part of my channel for so many years. And the best thing is when I come to places like this and I see people like that come up and shake my hand and say, hey, thanks, man, I'm here because I seen this video, or I see you guys out in public and you're like, hey, man, thank you for those reviews. Thank you for the information on how I built my walls or how I do my patios or any of that stuff. That's what keeps me going. So I do owe you guys a thank you for that. But that's it on this one. God bless, and go get them, you guys. We'll see you on another one.